I got a kitty cat. It just followed me into the apartment. It's been roaming around my apartment the last several days. It's super friendly. I think it wandered around for like 20 minutes before it finally climbed to my bed. It wanted to go smell everything. See the kisses. I guess his name is Max. Brooklyn found that out not that long ago. Anyways, some more petting. I don't have any cat food, but I did give him some water. He just looked really cold outside. So as soon as I opened the door, he came straight in. Yeah. You're making it dangerous, huh? You're gonna like it too much, and I'm gonna like it too much. The kids are at their dad's house. So I'm all alone. Not anymore. I got Max. Max is in my bed. He's really loving this attention. Oh, yeah. Look at that tail wag. Oh, yeah. He's got a funny looking face, in my opinion. Guess he's done. Now he's taking a bath. That's because I love 100% of you. I love all of you, Jim. I love all of you, and I hope you love all of me. I accept you just the way you are. We just got some things we need to work out, that's all. Love you. So it looks like the video cut off the last portion. I was saying, I hope you love all of me. We just have some things to work out. But it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be quick. We're taking the long road. We're taking the road less traveled. And people aren't going to understand. Hi. I don't have long to talk. I'm almost at the house where Jim and the kids are. Just left my apartment, just woke up. My daughter wants to be at my place this morning, so I'm running to go pick her up. I got a lot to tell you, or I should say, I got a lot to document on what happened last night, and I want to process my feelings about it. It might be something that I end up processing in therapy tomorrow. Today is Sunday the 14th of March. I could be completely different noodles about this, and that's what's really driving me crazy, is I can see it from two different perspectives. In one perspective, it feels good and it feels right. And in another perspective, it feels very, 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 very wrong. And I'm hoping that it's not such black and white like that, and that maybe there's a gray somewhere in there. And so the gray that I think I'm finding, to me, sounds like the healthier option of those two extremes. But again, I'm going to need to process this with my therapist, because I want to make sure that I'm not fooling myself. Now, what am I talking about? I'm talking about reconciliation. I made up with my husband last night, more so than I did on Thursday night. And we professed our love. How do you say it? Professed our love. We I love you, I love you, I miss you, I miss you, oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah. And we also talked about the hard stuff. We talked about what we're doing. I started crying. I said, you don't understand what you did when you threatened to burn my stuff. You don't understand what you do when you go into your rageful anger, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I'm learning. I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to see things from your perspective. And that was the most honest thing he could have ever said, because he doesn't understand. And I don't think he ever truly will fully understand. But for him to say he's trying to understand my perspective, and he's really humbled himself, and he's become much more aware than ever before. I think it took an act of me moving out in order for him to get this clear. However, it is not my job to fix him. It's not my job to make him all well again. So in the meantime, I want to live my best life away from him. And in a year, if we are still professing our love, and we're still working things out, and we're still doing a great job when we see each other, and I'm still able to do my own things with or without his permission, with or without telling him, blah, 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 I think we might have a chance at this. However, the part that makes it the most difficult is how many people I've involved in my drama, how many people I've involved in my story. And of course, the story I'm putting out there is the truth for me at the time, and I hope it's still the truth for me right this second. I just can't see it right this second. But the truth for me at the time is that he is abusive. The truth for me at the time is that he is a jerk that wants his way, and he will stop at nothing to get his way. So even though he's become more aware and he's learning how not to be a jerk, he's still a jerk in there. And he even admitted that last night. He even admitted that he hasn't changed. He's just become more aware of what's going on, and he's trying to change. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, I want what I want. And what I want is that I want my life. I want my freedom. I'm going to open the door, and then I'm going to shut the door, because the dogs usually hear door shuts like that. And then they start barking. And then they'll say, oh, mom's here. And then Brooklyn should come out. Let's see if that works. No, but, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, I want what I want. And what I want is to be free and happy and able to do what I want, and still stay within the vows of my marriage, which is to love, honor, and obey. I want to do what I want when I want to do it, and not have to tell him. I don't think I should have to tell him anything, because here's the thing. Telling him things let him determine if he should trust me or not. And if he still didn't trust me when I told him, then he wanted to know more things. And then if he still didn't trust me or not, he wanted to know more things. And then if he still didn't trust me or not, he wanted to know things. And so, like, all the things he wanted to know if he needed to trust me for, he got more minute on the details of wanting to know things, to the point where, okay, well, now I don't know what you're doing exactly. Even though you just told me exactly what you're doing, I still don't trust that you're going to do what you say you're going to do, so I need to be with you. Or I still don't trust that you're going to do what you say you're going to do, so I don't think you should go, because that's just too hard for me. So the more details I give him, the more enabling I'm doing. So I need to stop enabling him, and I need to stop. I'm going to try that again. Open, slam it hard. More details I give him, the more enabling I'm doing. So he needs to wonder what I was doing on Friday night, but know that I told him I'm not cheating on him. That's what I told him. So between the two drastic extremes, okay, she's not cheating on me, but what was she doing? That unknown, comfortable feeling, he needs to get used to that. Not that I'm trying to fix it for him, but at the same time, I don't want to enable him anymore either. So by not enabling him, I'm giving him hardcore exposure therapy. There you go. I'm not trying to, but it's sure of a heck of a lot easier on me, and sure of a heck of a lot easier on him than my enabling was. My enabling was hard on him because the more details he found out, the more he couldn't handle. I think I'm making sense, but maybe not. Anyways, I don't want to tell him shit. I don't want to tell him where I'm going. I don't want to tell him when I'm going. I don't want to tell him when I'll be back. I don't want to tell him who I'm going with. Like, my life this next year has got to be all about me. And if I can come to him and we can still profess our love and blah, 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 and he doesn't have these requirements to know things, yes, that's it. That's how we're going to make this work. This is the gray, Crystal. I'm processing. I can't believe I could process this quickly. Okay. Screw everybody else in their opinion right now. If you can get what you want out of this, which is not give him details, because he doesn't deserve the details anymore. I am going to live like a single woman, but keep to my vows. That's me. That's my personal preference. He is going to have to learn how to not know things. And I'm not even going to give him nibbles. I'm not going to say, well, I'm doing something tomorrow with somebody, and I'm not going to tease him like that. But if he doesn't know things, he doesn't know things. And if he knows something but not everything, that's just where it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, and I'm not going to brush it over. So anyways, now I've got to honk because I don't think they're catching on that I'm here. Do I really have to get out? That's gonna piss me off if I do. I'm trying to get Brooklyn before Brandon and everybody gets here. I guess Jim has started, well, I don't guess, I know, I saw it last night. He started painting the front room and ripping up the carpet in the entryway tile, and he's putting down some linoleum. Beautiful, beautiful linoleum that we got from the neighbors when they moved. They had so much extra left over, and they didn't want to get their crap. They didn't want to take their crap with them, so all the crap they didn't want, they left in the garage, and that included the tile. And my husband is finally putting it down on the front room floor. It was a project we talked about the four of us doing, but as my knee and his knee and everything that's happened, we kept putting it off. And yeah, he's basically creating a space that he's proud of. I gotta freaking ring this doorbell now. Anyways, I've got to live this life for me, and I've got to figure out a second job, because the second job that I got, I don't want. And anyways, I think I'm done talking. I'm gonna let you go. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now. I just rang the doorbell. They're still not coming out. This is making me mad. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.